Hello, thank you very much for tuning into this week's section of reads. These readings should be on the YouTube channel James 13 Wicca, in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The dice and decks I'm using are listed below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's also below. Other than that, let's go ahead get into the reading you chose. Hello, Pisces. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we got for Pisces? All excited all of a sudden, which is good. Okay, are we getting somewhere? Is there one or two cards? Feels like there's two cards. There is two cards there. Something's hidden. Okay. Something there. Make it happen. Make it happen. Okay. Okay, so whatever this is, it seems to be born out of stress. And the stress is blocking prosperity. So there's stress holding you back. So like, the way this came out, these were like, it looked like it was one card, but the way I could feel that was more than one. And there's, the stress is blocking your prosperity. You could be a lot happier. And the reason is there's something about something fundamentally important to you. It could be financial, could be residential, maybe a job. Something is just off base, and it's just there's a lot of stress. The stress is blocking you from feeling secure. And it's like, well, how do we make this right? What do we need to do to feel like things are stable the way you want it to be stable? And it's kind of like whatever the answer is, I feel like I'm hemming and hawing on it, and I'm kind of avoiding the answer. Whatever the answer is, I feel like I'm avoiding it. Making the next move forward is kind of something a little bit uncomfortable. But you can ascend the staircase. I kept seeing this, and I love this card. It's very pretty the way that it's done. Ascending that staircase, but the thing is, it leads somewhere beautiful, but like, if you're me anyway, I'm not the biggest fan of heights. So I'm looking at the literal interpretation. Like, if that was a literal stairway, like, that would be hard for me to get up. Could my body physically do it? Yes. Would my mind, would my mental outlook let me do it? I don't know about that. I just remember, like, there was a water slide when I was a kid. I want to say it went up at least 3 stories, at least. And you could see between the steps, you could see the ground below. Like, you could see, you know how those certain steps, they're like chain link almost. They're not chain link, but I don't know how to explain it. You could see, like, the bottom. You could see the ground. Physically couldn't do it as a kid. Couldn't make it. Couldn't do it. I was an adult before I finally got up those stairs. And then I enjoyed the slide down. Walking up those stairs, my body was just like, no, we're not doing that. So the point is, whatever this is, it's getting past whatever's holding you back. You do have the ability to do this. You can change what's going on here. You can change the stress level here. You do have the ability to do that, but there's something about ascending these steps that you might be reluctant to do. The inspiration and the organization are there, but I feel like they came in like this. It's just telling me maybe you might be negating it out. Kind of like, oh, I don't think I can do that. No, I don't think that's for me. No, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. But you are allowed to do that. You can physically do it. You can make it happen. But you may be blocking yourself. It's hard because it's kind of like, no, I feel like that's beyond me. I feel like that's more than I can do. I feel like that's more than I'm allowed to do. I don't feel like I would like that. I feel like I keep pulling back. Which, I'm saying this as a Pisces. I get it. Ace of Wands is coming forward with the Chariot, saying your opportunity is coming around again. We're bringing something forward again. But it's kind of like, if you don't put your hand out and wave down the taxi, it's not going to stop. You got to do your part to make it happen. Opportunity is coming, but if you're like, no, I don't want it. No. It's just gonna keep going. It's not gonna stop and say, no, Pisces, you have to have this opportunity. You have to have enjoyable parts of life. It's not gonna make you be happy. You gotta choose it. Which is hard. It's hard. I don't feel like this is easy, and I'm saying this as a Pisces. Whatever this is, there's a reason you feel the way you feel. You feel the way you feel for a reason. But they're saying there's a lot of stress in your life right now that could go differently. You got to choose to step out of it, though. You have to choose to move forward. You have to choose to give things a try and go out there and bring something in. It's there. It's coming by again. The Ace of Wands is coming in with the Chariot. This is for you. There's something coming. But if you decide not to go for it, then you decide not to go for it. Totally in your court. Whatever it is, there's a lot of interest in you and what else could come from a connection with you. Whatever this opportunity is, it starts off good enough, but it's definitely something that's going to want more over time. I don't think that has to be a bad thing. In fact, I'll roll the dice on that. I don't think it has to be a bad thing. I don't know, because I feel like I'm connecting to this a little bit too much as a Pisces myself, because I'm like, oh, what do you mean you want more? I'm like, more what? Like, more what? More Pisces. The Moon card came out. We want more Pisces. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm saying this as a Pisces, raised by two Pisces. We can be very warm and very affectionate. We can also be stone cold, just stone cold like a corpse. I swear, at least if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I feel like we can be very warm, very inviting, very connected, or we can be so cold that people are like, are you even alive? Like, we can be completely out. They want more of the Pisces warmth. They want more of that Pisces connection. There's a very beautiful part of you that they're very interested in, and they want more of that. This doesn't have to be a romantic thing. This could be a business thing, easily a business thing, and they want to see more engagement, more connection, more of your beautiful personality in this situation. Take it with a grain of salt, This energy is very interested. There will be, if you decide to take this opportunity, you reach out and say, hey, taxi, stop for me. I want to get in. So reluctantly, like, oh, is that good things? Is that for me? Oh, okay, I'll take it. No, fine. Prosperity. Oh, I suppose. If you decide to take the opportunity, I don't know why I'm being so dramatic, but apparently it's in the moment. It will lull for a second. It will have its lull moment where it's kind of like, it starts up fine enough, but it's like, if I want to keep it going, I got to choose again to keep it going. It's the difference between going forward intellectually and going forward passionately. Okay. So this isn't going to work as well for you, not this time. Looking at it, what makes sensible sense? Yeah. What could actually fit with the situation? Okay. So it's almost like, I've been at these jobs before where it's kind of like they just want to see how much they can get from you, basically is how I've taken it. And then they do these little reviews and like, what are you going to do for this? What are you going to do for that? And then it's been my thing to just talk it in circles, because it's kind of like, you know what? For what I make at this, I'm showing up and doing the job that needs to be done. I'm not bending myself into a pretzel for you. So if you thought I was, wrong. But I don't say that, but like I'll talk a situation in circles just to like get them to leave me alone. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna like drive myself crazy trying to make you happy, because I've seen how 5 other people have done way beyond what I've already been doing, and they don't get anything, so I'm not about to start that game with you. So talking it in circles or talking it to the intellect part of it, it's not going to work. Okay. Okay. What would work for you is to find out where you actually connect and kind of like, okay, a better way to play this. Moving towards like the energy of like, you know what? That over there, that was going my way, so I'm going to do more in that direction. Well, we want you to do more over here. I don't get anything from that. I do things where I get more back. So it's almost like this job over here, this afforded me better hours. Because I got better hours, I'm willing to work over there. You want me to work over here, those hours I don't like that. Those hours I don't really care for, plus the people are kind of rotten. So I'm not going to put a lot of energy in that direction. Over here, where you know, at least I have the better hours, I'm going to put my energy here. That's what I'm passionate about. And it may seem like it's a little, I don't know. Does it seem a little something? I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But it's kind of like, you know, I'm going to go where things are serving me. I'll put more energy where the passion for me, it's like, this is working out. I like those hours. I'll put more energy there. This, they're not working with me on the hours. This, the people aren't that nice anyway. So I'm not going to go crazy and try to, I don't care if they like me. I know that's rotten, but, you know, here we go. And kind of showing where, you know, where it benefits me, I'm going to do more. I'm going to be happy. Like, I'm getting back here. They're doing things they can do for me. They're doing nice things for me. I've had jobs like that too, ironically. Like, I've had jobs where, like, they were nice to me. They gave me the schedule I wanted, so I was nice to them, and I did little extra things for them. I made it work out a little bit better for them. And it worked out well. It worked out well for, like, I think I did that for, like, a year, and then I had to switch positions or whatever it was, but that was fine. But still, it's kind of like, you're good to me, I'm good to you. I feel like I'm putting it right out there. I feel like maybe that's a bold thing. Not all Pisces are bold like that. Some of us are, some of us aren't. But it's like making it more obvious, like not talking it in circles, saying, like, hey, this one went well for me here, that I put more energy over there. That I don't like, I'm not going to put the time and energy into it. Especially in today's working world, especially if it's a corporate environment, it's kind of like, you know, they're trying to see how much they can get from you. And if you just cut it right to the chase, like, listen, this is what I want. When you give me what I want, I give you what you want. That's how this works. That's how I'm doing it. I don't do it for free. I didn't show up here just because I was looking to give to charity. This corporation, I don't think so. If that's what it's going for. It's being more bold in a sense. I feel like just being careful to not talk it to, like, make them hear what they want to hear, help them hear what they want to hear, and still doing what you want. It's more like, this is what I want. If you give me that, I give you this. It's just being right to the point is what I keep getting. It's a little bit more stressful, and that there's more conversations that come forward, but I get that there's a lot more prosperity. So it's the way this keeps progressing is I keep getting, like, first of all, you have to go out there and grab the opportunity and say, all right, I want this. And then as it keeps going forward, saying, you know what? I know what you want. This is what I want. If I don't get what I want, you don't get what you want. I'm not showing up here just to make you feel good. That's not making it worth it for me. And I keep getting it relating to, like, a job, and it doesn't have to be a job. But, like, I keep hearing that over to the side, like, yeah, but, you know, here we're all team players, and, like, yeah, I'm playing for my team. My team wants this for me, and if you don't give my team what I want, I'm not doing that for you. I hate that when people do that whole there's no I in team. Yeah, well, there's an M and there's an E. So I'm sorry, but no. I feel like people get used so easily with that comment. There's no I in team. No, but yeah, people get used in that one a lot, don't they? Because there's always a leader. There's always the leader of the team, and that leader makes out, don't they? Sorry, I'm apparently bitter a little bit. Apparently a little bit. I just remember that in it was a few different jobs, and they were corporate jobs. There was always a team lead, and they would always use that, there's no I in team, yet they always look good. And the rest of us just got what we got, but they always got something. But it was their team. Isn't that convenient? Maybe I'm a little jaded. Maybe. Apparently bitter today. Apparently. But this is saying be bold. Say what you want. Put it right out there, and it's like, proof is in the pudding. You do good for me, I do good for you. Just be bold with it. In this situation, it's interesting because it's kind of like, first you have to claim it, and then when they want more, you also say, well, I want this. And they're like, well, you don't give me, I don't give you. That's how it works. There's one more card that's kind of backing that up, and this is the Emperor card that could talk about Aries energy. You don't have to have Aries in your chart, but this is basically saying you getting what you want and you being bold and saying, you want from me, I want from you. You balance it, I'll balance it. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. This energy will play that game with you. Proof is in the pudding, though. The proof is in the pudding. It's kind of like one of those things. You start moving in that direction, and you're like, I'm moving in this direction. Are you moving in that direction? We can play that. If you're not moving in my same direction, this isn't going to work. This will reduce the stress long term. I know it sounds a little stressful the way I'm explaining it, in my opinion. But you will create stability. You will create value. And having that boldness and like saying, I'm not doing for you unless you do for me, it will change the whole game for you. That's fair. That's fair give and take. That is fair give and take. That is not greedy. If you don't do for me, I'm not doing for you. That is not greed. That is fair balance. So let's not get that twisted. I don't know where I'm getting really sassy all of a sudden. I'm going to have to calm it down. So sassy, yeah. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that helps. Thank you very much. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.